Hi, my name is Kim Kramer and I'm a dietitian with U Chicago Medicine. I'm coming to you today to give you a very simple recipe that you can do at home with a lot of ingredients that you probably already have at home. These are called energy bites. So I know a lot of people have been telling me that they're getting cravings and they want something sweet, and this could be something that you could have in between a meal or for a little bit healthier dessert as well. 6 ingredients, very simple. Here we have 2 cups of oatmeal, and I'm using old-fashioned oats because that's what I have at home. You can use instant oats, you can use steel cut oats, whatever you would like. I'm putting a half a cup of chocolate chips into the 2 cups of oatmeal. So the trick with the chocolate chips, if you put it in a half a cup of regular chocolate chips, you might think that it doesn't look like enough, but when you put in mini chocolate chips, it actually makes it look like a lot more, so then you don't have to have as many calories or carbohydrates with that either. So the mini chocolate chips are in. Next, we're gonna do 1 cup of peanut butter. I mentioned before in one of my other videos, it's best to try to use natural peanut butter if you can find it on the shelves. The best natural peanut butter is gonna be the kind that you store in your refrigerator, that you mix up, or you can use the other natural peanut butter that you keep in your in your cabinet as well. So that's fine. Another ingredient that we're gonna put in here is ground flaxseed. And this is really important that you make sure that you do ground instead of the whole flaxseed, because you want to make sure that you're getting the omega-3 components out of it. If you do buy regular flaxseed, you need to make sure that you're grinding it to get those omega-3s out. Another way that you'd be able to use flaxseed would be if you're putting it in just a regular oatmeal in the morning. You can put it on salads, you can put it on smoothies. It's got some great and very healthy components. So we're just gonna put that in here. And if you don't have flaxseed at home, or you're not going to the grocery store anytime soon, you don't even have to use the flaxseed, and that's fine. We have 2 teaspoons of vanilla that we're gonna put in here for a little bit of flavoring. And then we're gonna use 2/3 a cup of honey. Now, people have the misconception all the time. They'll tell me that they think that honey is going to be healthier and less calories than sugar, and honey and sugar have the same amount of calories per teaspoon. So there's no difference. The reason why we're using honey here is because we wanna make sure that it's gonna keep the energy bites together. So we wanna make sure that we're using that instead of sugar so it can stay together here. All right, and I know a lot of people, you might not have gloves at home, depending whether you can find them at the store. I know I tried to find them at the store this morning and I could not find them, not kitchen gloves at least. So all I'm gonna do is just take a sandwich bag, turn it inside out, and kind of mix this together. Okay, it gets really messy. You can do it without a bag, but I just didn't want to get my hands that dirty. And this could actually be fun with kids as well. If they're around, it might be a great thing to make this recipe with them. So we're just gonna put this all together. And this is actually a no-bake recipe, which is wonderful. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna make these into little balls, and we are going to go ahead and just put it in. You could put it in the refrigerator or you can put it in the freezer. I really like putting them in the freezer. They last a lot longer, and I think that they taste a little bit better when they come out of the freezer. All right. So we're gonna just mix this on up here, and this should be about good. Perfect. And I'm just gonna take just a little bit at a time and kind of roll it around into a ball, and then just put it in the container. I would give it at least an hour. If you're putting it in the refrigerator, you probably don't even have to keep it that long if you're putting it in the freezer, but that's it, and a nice healthy little treat. All right, thanks so much for tuning in today.